for the eBay people.
You know what's sad is this whole time I didn't have the fucking YouTube running. I had 100% the best content in that last, whatever. That must have been 10 or 15 minutes we've been talking, huh? Wasn't it?
Maybe.
All right, so listen. So here now I have to just introduce what's happening here. You got Stillness on the mic right now. Stillness on the mic, channeling ultra sacred content, right? We are vibing. She is in a classroom right now, a watercolor classroom, and she is ripping right now on the painting. That is nuts. Oh my goodness. So the plan is that this is a joint venture of creation because we're vibing while we're painting. So we are one. Stillness and I are one. So in being one, so we're just riffing too. This is just we just do this shit. We just riff because we're sacred juju shepherds, and this is like how you play in the energy, and I feel like you get good at it. You play good in the energy, and the energy fuels you, and you fuel the energy, right? So because we're just playing, right? We're gonna frame this thing. We're gonna put it on YouTube, or no. We're gonna put it on, what do you call it? Oh, here's what we do. All right. So we put it on eBay, and then we have a shepherd bidding war first, right? And that'll push up the price, right? So whoever, are you following me with this, Stillness? Is this good?
I am.
Doesn't this sound great? So we'll push.
Taking it in.
Okay, cool. We're pushing up the price with the shepherd bidding war, and then we're gonna, and then I'll just open it up to the market naturally, but we could get maybe 20 or 30 people to go in on a bidding war, and we'll push the thing up, and then once we do it, this took us all of like 20 minutes to make this beautiful painting. We will share it. It's just this is a practice and share it. Let's see what if someone buys it, Stillness, for like $10,000.
Then we'd have some money to work with.
We would.
Which would be awesome.
We would. We would. We would.
I know exactly what to do with $10,000.
I bet you do. You've got it all earmarked, you're ready to spend it.
Yeah.
I was just vibing about this coming down the mountain, and look, ready for this? Ready? This is good. So are you okay for this money talk?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, you thrive in this
I'm
one.
manifesting.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, good. So what I was looking at was my relationship, and this was coming off a really deep dive with my dogs in the woods, right? So we go into the woods and we've developed this sacred sort of space down there. That's where the whole shepherd thing came from, was down in those woods, So it's a very potent vibe, and I'm connected to all things down there, right? So I could see my dogs, my oldest dog needing love, right? It needed a lot of. She's like got some serious spirit, waning stuff going on, right? I could see that. And then my other dog, who was a little asshole up until today. This dog is like just an asshole, right? That's how you would perceive him. That's the label you might give him, like if you saw him interacting in the house, right? What a little shit. He's a French bulldog, and he was $4,000, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so this French bulldog, you just looked like super stuck up and like in his own world and like pretending to be the king, right? Here's what I fucking saw today. So I go into the woods and then we get down to this really sacred plateau spot and I took the because I had Nandi, Lulu, Buddy, who was Sean's dog, and then Moku. And Moku is the one that was the dog that we purchased, like the little French bulldog, right? Anyway, so Moku, I take off the leash. I never do. I take him down on a leash specifically because he runs away and he doesn't listen to me. I thought I could take it off, and I did, and then he took off, and he fucking ran across the river, and he fucking keeps going. And I was like, this is exactly what happened to your cousin. It was either cousin or sister, I don't know. But his cousin, a girl named Maud, we had gotten a year earlier, and the babysitter let her into the woods, and she died. We don't know how she died, where she died, what happened, but they were family, Maud and Moku, in some way, like something. And so I'm in the woods and I let him off the leash and he fucking runs across the river and falls in. And I saw him like struggle to get back out of the river, and I saw him give up because his legs weren't long enough and he was cold and he was free, you know. And then I saw something. I grabbed him out of the river and I let him go, and then he kept running off. I had to run him, tackle him, and like I was pissed. And I put him back on the thing, and then I saw him, kind of sit with this sort of mourning. It's as if he saw for himself finally, because he's been in this property where his cousin was at. His family member had come and died in those woods. So imagine if you go somewhere and one of your family members had died in the woods. It would be pretty fucking charged for you, right? Well, dogs are like really tuned in anyway, right? They're just extensions of our tuning in, and they have their own version. But I realize that Moku's been freaking out. Had this in the background. Oh my God, and maybe it's not a conscious thought, like we can see images, who knows what it's like, but I really saw that he was processing the trauma of his family member. Yeah. So all of a sudden he showed up not like an asshole, but like he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's just trying to figure out why he feels like shit.
Like, do you think he's even like, why would you bring me here?
Maybe. Fuck, maybe.
Is he mad? Like, why would you bring me to such a painful place?
Yes, God.
I don't know.
That's really potent. Yeah, because he runs and he doesn't look. He looks back at me and I'm screaming. I'm like, mother, because I'm annoyed at his insolence. This is my then I think this is with any human society. You get in these positions of power and you see something that looks like insolence, and you'll recognize it as insolence because it's coming from a one-dimensional perspective, right? Because what we're seeing with this perspective, with Moku being triggered by a family member versus something, is that it's like not my perspective. I didn't even fucking think about that until it showed up. But it showed up because there was space to see it, and to have space to see these things is really important. And that's why we create these spaces, and that's why we create events, because we want to gather people inside of these spaces that are sacred and ours, that are important to us, they're about human beings thriving and belonging no matter who the fuck you are. And that includes all human beings. This is not about one group or another group. This is not about a community. This is about every single human being belonging, because we all do. We all live here. Shifting our perspective to be able to relate to that in that sake, then hold that space for people, because people are going to show up at your fires, at your gatherings, you know, in and about town that are, you know, that are not, you won't see immediately what's going on over there. But you have to allow for people to express themselves and be heard. So if you can start to train your listening, and by train I don't mean do a bunch of hours at some training camp. By train I mean just tune into when people are coming up to you and just divulging, just dumping, just bringing things to you. There's this dialogical space in town that just popped up. I can't wait to. I'm gonna go check it out this week. But they're getting together to have dialogue, right? And I think what's happening is that you have people sort of kind of having more talk time, is how they put it, and they'll be the ones talking, and everyone else will be annoyed and thus not listening, right? So there's still this resistance. There's something not sacred about it. And if you hold sacred space, which is just clear space, which has no dogma, it has no business, it has no intention other than the space for human beings to be, however they're going to show up is fucking perfect, and it doesn't matter how they show up. So I'm gonna go check out this thing, but you can feel just in how they describe it where that's energy's there and they don't know quite how to control it. Our hearing, you have additional hearing aids, let's say, that we didn't even know we had, and they're like right here from your ear down to your chin. This sounds nuts. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's like pointing to something that you never knew was fucking a thing, you know? Like, oh, look it over there. It's a fucking this thing or that thing. You know, it's just like noticing shit. But anyway, my point is that and you can think about it like this. Your listening is more power than you think. Your listening like brings life in. It's an inhale as you're listening. Your listening is inhaling too.
Hang on, my teacher's here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right, so I want this guy to be darker at the top and get lighter here. This is almost good in here from this color down to here, but I want to see the dark up here. Okay? Then this is a straight line. You look perfect. This is a straight line. I mean, that's a straight line. So I want to see it more exciting. Even whatever. This is good. I like this, but then you got soft edges. So to get the hard edge, you get the right wetness on the brush. Not in the sheet.
Not in my teeth.
I'm looking at dark. I'm not looking at right?
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's painting.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh shit. Okay.
This one slopes this way, not out this way, but in there, because I want you to look over here. And then this one slopes this way, because I want you to look over here, right? Sharp edge up here. Some nice dark areas here. There are some other dark areas also here. some green stuff. I like, this is good. I like your water. I'm not sure about this. This again, a straight edge. I think I would make that green.
It's fun.
Wait, so tell me, is this class a picture draw, like you have to make it like a live thing? Why is that hard to say?
Like that. Here, I'll show you. I know what you're talking about, like one of those ones that you like follow along. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I just mean it's not a modern art, abstract art thing. Yeah.
That's the one that he did.
Okay.
I'll show you the hey. See, like, can I show your? That's the actual source picture.
Oh, okay.
I didn't print it out. I have it on my phone.
Oh, I forgot, so I went up to the front desk.
Oh, they printed it for you? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do that next time.
So you're painting from a picture. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really bothering with it, but like everybody has a different.
Of course.
Everybody like interpreted it a different way.
Cool.
See?
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, you're not really bothering with how it looks on the photograph. Of course, you would.
I can barely pay attention.
You and I, sister. Oh my
like,
goodness.
I see my daughter's like, I don't really like school. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
I understand.
I get you.
It's hard though. I kind of wanted her to be different than me, but it's not always the way it goes, I guess.
Yeah. That certainly is a whole thing. The kid thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
What a trip. I'm adding, so this is speaking of reflections. I'm adding a reflection to my painting that I showed you 2 nights ago. It's gonna be deep. The reflection is gonna be like ultra symbol. You know, we just gotta go hard on the symbols, man. People understand symbols more than they think, and they think symbols are, you know, just ways to look at the world, but they're ways. You're still in the world. You are in a very real state of seeing when you're looking through a metaphor. You know, it's not a unreality. You know, it's very much real. You know, as everything is. I mean, if you were going to use that word, I don't even like that. You guys know I don't like that word. It's all about the. But fuck, you know what I'm thinking? Like, really, we just do this. Like, we don't have to do podcasts. I can just sit here and video and hold the phone up. You know, it's not that bad. I think this is working. It's just like, I mean, it must be really intense where you are with all that energy. Like, you have to do it this way. And is that there? I feel like, you know, if you're going to be a podcaster, you know, if you're going to be an actor, if you're going to be a this, you're going to be a that, you have to do it this way. Here's the path. And then there's 100 people telling you what the path is, you know, right?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's actually how it is or not.
Yeah, cool. I like how you're thinking about that. That's dope.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
But all right, so I thought, listen, I do think we should do an abstract version of this. I think we would do a good job if we just went abstract without. So the next time we do this, we can do we'll do an abstract one, and maybe we'll frame that one. Do you think we can frame this one still?
Are you rebelling against the form?
Yeah, I'm totally rebelling against that guy, dude. I don't like teachers. I don't like that he came around and told you what to do with that, you know? But
that's why I'm here. I'm paying
know.
for him to do that.
I know.
That's actually what I'm paying for. It's for him to come and like show me how to make a tree.
Oh my God! Is this guy like he's just famous whatever guy?
He's an architect.
Oh, he's an architect. Wow, that's different. Wait, did you say architect?
Architect? I did not say that.
All right, but it's art. It's art. I realized recently that I'm an architect.
Architect.
So that if you were to label me and pigeonhole me into some kind of career, that is what I would give you. I am an architect.
Architect.
Well, the beauty of it is this: it's like you just go to people's places, you know, and you say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this big thing for you. I'm gonna." Oh, do you have to go?
Wait, hang on. That's Eli.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, I can't.
Oh shit! Do you need to call him back, or call me back? The video's over. We did it. We did a really good job.
Oh, it is? Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, let me call him just to make sure.
Okay. Oh, Bubs is
He's
calling.
probably calling about picking up.
Bubs is calling right now. That's insane. All right, cool. Talk to you later.
I told her I've been trying to call her.
Okay, I will. Hey.
Hi, you're official.
Wow. So I'm doing a podcast, and you're on it now.
Hello.
Not a podcast. Whatever. You know, the YouTube thing we've been doing.
Sure.
But Stillness has been trying to reach you. She just said.
I have not responded to my phone on account of my father the last week. So
Yeah.
I will start responding to everyone. I appreciate everyone's love and reach outs, and I'll have some time this week to move through some communication.
Nice. That was very official.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm not very official. I'm sitting on the ground in the Miami airport.
Oh shit, you're coming back. You're going back to Wilmington today?
Going back to Wilmington. Yeah, I'm flying to Raleigh and then driving to Wilmington. So.
All right. Well.
You need to go be on your.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it up. And then I'm gonna go. I'm going to the art council tonight. But that's I can call you between whatever.
I have a long drive when I get there, so even if you miss me,
Oh.
I miss you.
Yeah.
Talk on our way.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
everyone.
Love you too. Bye. This is such a good. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? I think it seriously. That was breakthrough. This is breakthrough. Then why do we need a podcast when we can do this? But I don't want to. I want to keep this for the shepherds, though. That's why we need a podcast, is because I need to do the not this version, you know, where you can see at least see my human. All right. Well, that's a good show. Good show. It's a wrap. All right. Enjoy your whatever day it is, and we'll see you on the next. I got a couple other videos actually I'm gonna upload that are from the canyon today that were really good. Right on. Good times. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.